My colleague Ken Pierce is near that scene and is waiting for that news conference to begin. Ken, you with me?
I am, Keith. We've been seeing those chiefs gathering at kind of the end of this street. This is James Street here, and Charter Oak is the street that's the next intersection up there. And it's just around the corner, and to the right is where the plane crash happened about an hour and a half ago now. You mentioned Teterboro Airport. It's interesting because that is an airport you don't hear a lot about because it's largely what they call a general aviation airport, a lot of private flights out of there. So it's a very popular airport because it's right outside of New York City. You don't hear about it very much because you don't take commercial flights out of there, but a lot of smaller aircraft are taking off and landing from there all of the time. So not a surprise that this smaller aircraft would be coming from there. What we're looking at here is slowly they are putting together a command center of all the emergency vehicles here on James Street, and we're told that this is where any more press briefings are going to come from as they set up the sort of the command headquarters right here. We've seen East Haven and North Haven and New Haven and Branford all on the scene. They're all helping out with this, and they moved everybody back half an hour ago. All of the bystanders, all of the press, everybody was told they had to get further away from the scene. We don't think that's because of any imminent safety danger to anybody, but we think that's more like because the stuff that they've got to do now is not anything anybody wants to see, and that's the tough work of going into that house and determining if there are casualties, how many casualties. So we're hoping to get a preliminary look at that kind of information within the next few minutes from the chiefs of both, I think New Haven and East Haven are going to be talking about this, the chiefs of both fire departments. But you've got fire and EMS and police all throughout this neighborhood. In fact, they're towing away all of the cars that are on the street here on James Street to make room, all the private cars, to make room for all of the emergency vehicles that they want to fit down here. They are going to be here for a long time. It's very clear. Keith?